We all know that the majority of our police force is incompetent. And sometimes these dumb cops end up obliterating their own careers, especially this first cop who's being interrogated for torturing a suspect. On February 4th, 2019, Officer Andrew Mamone stopped a suspiciously driven car. Upon stopping them, he noticed they had drugs on them. The driver and the passenger were clearly high. So, upon investigation, the passenger, named Grant, tried fleeing the scene as he was not fully in his senses. This led to the officer torturing him. The following is a chilling interrogation of Officer Mamone.
Reference IR 1933. This INOI is in reference to a possible violation of RM 800-2 arrest, subsection C, treatment of prisoners. Did you have an opportunity to review the body camera footage related to this incident?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The other two officers in this video, these are Officers Madison and Seitz, is that correct?
Correct.
Were you riding solo or two-man?
Two-man capacity.
And were you the driver or the passenger?
Passenger.
So, originally you all conducted a traffic stop, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, and then at some point you got them both out of the car and you were trying to identify who the passenger in the car was, correct?
Correct. We established probable cause for the Mr. Grant, the suspect, the passenger in the car who I was attempting to identify, was looking back. Based off the false identification he provided, I used that as clues through the mugshots program to try and find his real identity. Upon finding his real identity, I guess he picked up on my verbal and nonverbal cues that I have positively identified him. Once I stepped out of the car, he began to run at a full sprint. I guess it would be like northwest from us, towards the entrance of Timberleaf and Greenbelt, which is Timberleaf Apartments.
Okay, and then what happened?
Due to the fact he was providing active physical resistance, I deployed my electronic control device. After he fell, popped up, and then attempted to flee again. It had a positive effect of him going to the ground. He didn't fully lock up, but he did go to the ground, which then Officer Madison and I were able to use hands-on techniques to keep him from getting up and trying to flee again. Goes to the ground, he flips his handcuffs. His handcuffs are on the front, which is problematic, of course. And then myself and Officer Madison walk him back to the patrol vehicles and the original scene of the traffic stop.
Okay. What happened when you get back to the original site of the traffic stop?
Mr. Grant is placed on the ground in a kneeling position, and he is told to put his handcuffs back behind his back.
Is that how you were taught to handcuff somebody?
I was not trained on having a suspect replace his handcuffs from the front to the rear after he has reversed them, after he has flipped them from back to front. I have not been trained on putting his handcuffs back behind his back.
Mamone starts pretty confident, and he is clearly prepared to tackle any questions that come his way. Additionally, he is oddly specific about his training.
How do you normally handcuff a person if they haven't been handcuffed?
If they are not handcuffed, you handcuff them behind the back.
Okay, what if they say the handcuffs are twisted or hurting them? How do you unhandcuff them to readjust it?
I have not been trained on unhandcuffing a suspect based on his complaint of pain.
Have you ever had to adjust a handcuff on a person?
Yes.
How?
When they're behind his back.
How?
By placing my handcuff key in the handcuff and adjusting them behind his back.
He's on the ground and you tell him to put his hands back and behind him, and what does he say?
He fails to comply with the order.
What does he say?
You'd have to play the camera for me to repeat verbatim what he said. And even then, you just have to listen. I don't know from memory.
If you were wondering, at that moment, the suspect said that his hands were hurting, which shouldn't be hard for Mamone to remember. Apparently, the suspect managed to bring his handcuffed hand in front of him as he ran, and Mamone wanted him to bring it back behind his back.
Put those. How did you get him out? How did you get him out? He's not telling me not to move. You shut your mouth. You shut your mouth. Put those under your knees, slip them under your knees, and around your back. If you gotta go to your side, go to your side. You just do what you gotta do to put your handcuffs behind your back. How's that?
Look, I'm finna lay you down, and you gonna do what you gotta do.
There you go. Now put your legs through the cuffs.
But I'm trying to, like, it feel like I cannot move. I swole, sir. You let me in my, I swole.
Put them behind your back.
Oh my God.
Put them behind your back.
Go on.
Look at me. I tried to, bro.
You're not even trying. Not even trying.
So he says he's trying to, right?
That's what he says. He apparently made no physical attempt, but he says he tried to.
Okay. But he said he tried. I see his foot.
Yeah, exactly. So you see his foot. I recall from him with his legs outstretched, not attempting to even bring his knees to his chest to flip the handcuffs.
Okay. And he says he can't.
Yeah, but he hasn't physically tried, and he says he can't. Correct.
Okay, well, there's some things that I know I can't do without having tried, but I understand what you're saying. You're saying you didn't try.
I'm about to unstuck you.
Correct.
You want to do it, you want me to do it for you?
Look at me. I tried to, bro.
You're not even trying. Not even trying.
I tried to.
Not even trying.
Bro.
You're stuck? I'm about to unstuck you. You want to do it, you want me to do it?
What does that mean? I'm about to unstuck you.
I can't recall it because I can't see him.
You said it. What does it mean?
I can't recall because I can't see. He said, I don't know what he means by I'm stuck, so therefore I don't recall what I meant by I can't unstuck you.
Oh my God, that's before. Put him behind
What was the purpose of shaking the pepper spray?
I don't recall. I want to shake him. Pepper spray?
Go.
Look at me. I tried to, bro.
You're not even trying. Not even trying.
I tried to.
Not even trying.
Bro.
You're stuck? I'm about to unstuck you. You want to do it, you want me to do it for you? You want to do it, you want me to do it for you? Okay, we'll do it for you.
Oh, what the?
I didn't even touch you.
Oh, what the?
Put your leg back around. Go on, put your leg back around.
I cannot, bro. Look.
Okay, he said, I cannot. And now you're forcefully pulling his leg through the handcuffs. Why are you pulling his leg through the handcuffs?
To get them repositioned to the rear.
He said that he couldn't and that he was yelling because it hurt.
We don't know if he's yelling because he's hurt. I can yell right now. It doesn't mean I'm in physical pain.
So that wouldn't indicate that it was hurting him?
Not necessarily, man.
Why else would he be yelling?
For any various reasons. Draw a crowd. Maybe see if you get attention of people in the apartment. That's a common thing that we see when we're out on patrol. People will scream even in the back of a patrol car just to get people to the scene.
Just look at his shamelessness. He is a tyrant through and through. People like him deserve to be locked up not only for being brutal with the suspects, but also for lying on top of it. His tone clearly shows that he is uncomfortable and defensive, showing that he knew he was in the wrong.
Just did. I just saw you do it.
Look, bro.
No, that's all right.
He said, I'm trying, I can't, and you're still forcefully pulling his leg through. Why are you still pulling his leg through?
Same answer, to get his handcuffs repositioned to the rear.
But he's saying that he can't do it. Why are you pulling his hand through? If it's hurting him and he says he can't do it, it's not going to work.
We don't know if it's hurting him. And the same answer, to put his hands behind his back.
We'll get it. We'll get it. Go on, stick your foot through. I see people do this every day. Come on. Come on. Stop. But you stop fighting me and just do it.
Look, bro. I'm going with you, bro.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Put your foot around. That wasn't that hard. Now do the other one. Do the other one.
What was stopping you from unhandcuffing him and putting the handcuffs behind his back?
I've never been trained to do that.
You've never been trained to unlock a pair of handcuffs?
Not from a person who has fled and lied about his name.
That has nothing to do with you unlocking a pair of handcuffs. Nothing. Have you been trained to unlock handcuffs?
To unlock handcuffs?
Yes.
Not when they're from his
Have
body.
you ever been trained to unlock handcuffs? That's all I'm asking you.
Not in the front of a person's body.
Can we take a break?
You sure can. 10:50 hours.
During the break, an argument breaks out in the hall, giving the impression that the investigation was just a front to fill out the proper paperwork.
Did you realize that Mr. Grant had a warrant?
I believe just after Sergeant Ospina shows up to do his response to resistance.
So the handcuffing and the moving the handcuffs around, all of that was already done, right? And he was in by the car?
He's being interviewed by Sergeant Ospina by the Ford Explorer.
So the handcuffing thing was done on the ground?
Correct.
Did you hear him wince in pain when he pulled his hands up to the front?
No, sir.
That's it.
Do you want to clarify or add any statements made by you during this interview?
No, ma'am.
Is the testimony you provided true and correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any additional identifiable witnesses that may have evidence of material fact in this investigation?
None than the ones listed here on the sheet.
Okay. This concludes our interview at 10:57 hours.
Mamone was suspended for 24 hours without pay. He didn't want to redo the cuffs out of spite. He sees the detainee as an animal, and you could tell he enjoyed inflicting pain and humiliation. 24 hours without pay is insignificant compared to what his actual punishment should have been. If you think the tyrant was extreme, then wait until you see the next one, where an officer tried to break the phone of a hockey fan as he left the stadium.
What crime did I commit?
Hey, settle down.
What crime? Hey, that's assault, sir.
On April 10th, 2023, Calgary officers were patrolling near the Scotiabank Saddledome after a Calgary Flames game when they decided to harass a fan walking out. What they did next will leave you shocked.
Do not video me again, please. Do not video me again, please.
Get away or get under arrest for causing a disturbance. Get off the property.
What did I do?
Get off the property.
Excuse me, sir. What did I do?
Excuse me, sir, as much as you want. Get off the
Excuse
property.
me, sir. What did I do?
Get off the property.
Public intoxication, you want causing a disturbance?
Stop right now. Get
What?
Get off the property.
Excuse me, sir. Don't touch me.
I'm touching you.
Excuse
Get
me,
off the
sir. Why are
property.
you touching me? Excuse me, sir. Don't touch me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Ouch, sir. What's your name, sir? What's your badge number?
5786.
Please, sir. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. Don't touch me, sir. I'm sorry. Please help me. Help me.
Just smack people's cameras? Can I smack you then?
Can you get the
If
fuck out of my face?
If I smacked her?
Do not video me. Do not video me again, please.
Get away or get under arrest for causing a disturbance. Get off the property.
What did I do?
Get off the property.
Excuse me, sir. What did I do?
Excuse me, sir, as much as you want. Get off the
Excuse
property.
me, sir. What did I do?
Get off the property.
Public
Excuse me,
intoxication,
sir.
you want causing a disturbance? You want...
Stop right now. Then get
Of what?
Get off the property.
And your name?
Washington.
Where you from?
5786.
Well, congratulations.
Yep.
You just lost your job.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. What did I do? Can you please state what crime that I committed?
You've been told.
What crime did I commit?
You've been told.
What crime? State it, please, for the camera. What crime did I commit, sir? Sir, I'm asking. What crime did I commit? What crime did I commit?
Hey, settle down.
What crime? Hey, that's assault, sir.
Like to be arrested?
Sir, don't touch my camera. That's
Like to be
assault.
arrested?
The tyrants are in full-blown rage for no reason. When the man speaks up for himself, the officer's ego gets bruised, and he retaliates quickly.
What did I do? What crime did I commit, sir?
Public intoxication.
Sir, what? I'm in. You served me.
Public intoxication.
They served me. I'm in private.
Causing a disturbance.
Don't touch my camera. Leave my camera on. Leave my camera on. Leave my camera on. I will stop resisting. Please leave my camera on.
Right now you're under arrest for public intoxication and causing a disturbance.
Please leave my camera on, sir. I can't breathe. I cannot breathe, sir. Please leave my camera on. Sir, what crime did I commit? What crime did I commit?
Said it 3 times now, won't say it again.
What crime was it? Do not turn my phone off, please. What did I do? What did I do? What crime?
Stop talking, I'm gonna read you your charter.
What crime did I commit, sir?
Alright, I'm arresting you for public intoxication and causing a disturbance. You have the right to retain and instruct a lawyer without delay. This means that before you proceed with our investigation, you can call any lawyer you wish or a lawyer from a free legal advice service immediately. If you want to call a lawyer from a free legal advice service, they'll provide you with a telephone, and you can call a toll-free number for immediate legal advice. If you wish to contact any other lawyer, telephone and telephone books will be provided to you. If you are charged with an offense, you may apply to legal aid for assistance. Do you understand? Do you understand, sir? Sir? Talk to me.
Can we get a car?
Do you understand?
If I paid you sergeant to memorize a car or something.
If there's something you don't understand, I'd like you to tell me so I could help reiterate this to you.
I don't understand.
What part don't you understand, sir?
What crime I committed?
Imagine being so thoroughly corrupt that you publicly humiliate and harass an innocent man for speaking up. These tyrants justify the hate they get.
Free lawyer or any other lawyer?
No, I'd like to call my lawyer.
You
my phone.
Sir, we'll understand what you're talking about when you understand what my partner's talking about here, okay? So
I didn't do anything.
Okay, but we just need you to understand what's being said here.
I don't understand.
You'll be charged with public intoxication and causing a disturbance. You're not obliged to say anything unless you wish to do so, but whatever you say may be given in evidence. Do you understand? Do you understand?
It's a private facility. How is it a public facility? What do you mean it's a public facility?
I will take your complete ignoring of what I'm saying to say that you understand.
I want to speak to my lawyer. Absolutely. I'm going to show my lawyer this video. I've got a lawyer. Yeah, don't touch me like that. Don't touch me. It's on camera. I'm telling you, let me go and you might have a chance to keep your job. I'm telling you. Ma'am, sir, please, can I have my phone? Record my phone. Please, put the phone down. Put my items down on the ground. Please, don't touch me. You don't have this authority. No, I'll sit down. I'll happily sit down. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'll sit down. I will sit down. Don't touch me. I'll sit down. I told you. Don't do that. Give me my phone. Give me my phone. Stop talking. Where's my phone? Stop.
Notice how the officers are not even slightly concerned about what they just did. This is why we need to abolish qualified immunity.
Phone. I want to know who has my phone. I want to know who has my phone.
I just told you.
What's her name? What's her name? What is her name? Don't pull on me. Stop touching me. Stop f***ing pulling on me. That's your fault. Hey, give me my phone. Give me my phone. I want this recorded.
These officers are the prime example of everything wrong with law enforcement today. This is why we need to speak up, so brutal animals like these can be brought to justice. Watching officers trying to break someone's phone is crazy, but watch this next case where the officer actually ended up getting fired for his brutality. On August 10th, 2020, the Aurora Police Department received a call from a local store reporting a male who had previously been trespassed from the premises. The actions taken by the officers in response to this call may be distressing for some to watch.
Hey, come here. Come here. Stop! I'm giving you a lawful order to stop right now! On the ground. On your stomach! On your stomach! Give me your hands!
No!
Give me your hands! Give me your hands!
You're dead!
Give me your hands! Can you have cover step it up? Give me your hands!
There's no guy here!
Give me your hands!
You're crazy! Help! You're dead! You're dead! Kill him! Kill him! It doesn't. Go up. Go cover. Boom! Boom! Oh shit! Yeah, tell you no move!
See if you can grab his arm. He's holding his arms underneath him.
Give me your arms.
No.
Give me your arms right now. Dude, you're gonna get tased.
Let go of your arms!
Let go of your arms, you're gonna get it again! Don't kick!
The suspect is clearly not in his senses. Even a child can tell that something is not right about him, but these corrupt officers just need a reason to hurt others and wrongfully use their power.
Give me your other hand! Other hand behind your back! Otherwise you're gonna get it again! You're gonna get it again! Put your hand behind your back!
Give me your arm! Give me your arm!
Left muzzle.
You're gonna get.
Ah! Good. Left muzzle.
Stop resisting and put your hands behind your back.
Turn front. Back to dragon. Go move those. Turn dragon. Turn dragon.
You're gonna get it again, man. Can you cuff him?
No.
I can't.
Take one. Look, touch it.
The law enforcement as a whole has no idea how to deal with mental health patients. There is a desperate need for training regarding this in officers across the country.
If you kick me,
I did it.
there's gonna be big problems, bud.
Make sure they don't come to the store. Make sure they don't come to the store, officer. Make sure they don't go. Man. Make sure they don't come to the store. You're dead.
You good, bud?
They're going to keep your cases, sir. They're not going to pay you. They're not going to pay you. Officer, just forget about it.
Negative. We have them in custody.
Make sure you're good dog. They can't pay you, man. Make sure. Oh, you got the dogs, man.
We're bringing them out right now.
No. Wait, man, bring that door. Hey. You crazy?
Let go of your pants.
No. Bring out the fucking door. No. Bring out the driving.
Just take him outside real quick.
Yeah, please. I'm good, I'm done. Look at that, bro. I have four. Let's go this way. What's going on, sir? I need a credit card in my hand. Credit card, Visa. Then you take it out. Take it out. Don't pay. What's telling? Here. You got a credit card. Just pay it. Look at the Yeah, nice card.
Don't drop.
Those cops who abuse their power and resort to excessive force should not only be fired, but also permanently barred from working in law enforcement. It's time to hold them accountable and ensure they never have the opportunity to misuse their authority again. Cops are usually the ones pulling people over for DUIs, but you'll be surprised to know how many of them drink and drive themselves. Here are some of these examples.
Your eyes and your eyes only. I want you to follow tip my finger. Do you understand? Okay. See the tip of my finger? Okay, with your eyes and your eyes only, I want you to follow the tip of my finger. Do you understand? Look at the tip of my finger. See the tip of my finger? Okay, you're looking at me. You're not looking at the tip of my finger.
That's messed up. Yeah. I might be drunk, but I'm not ignorant.
On the morning of April 4th, 2021, at 10:02 a.m., Arkansas State Police Trooper Darren Henley received a request from the Howard County Sheriff's Department to respond to a single vehicle collision. The accident occurred at the intersection of Green Plains Road and US 278. The driver involved in the crash was identified as Chief James Brian White, the 57-year-old chief of the Dierks Police Department.
G10.
10.
Okay, they do have these subject detained. It will be out behind his residence for further investigation of this here. Just note that it was in his patrol unit.
I'm 10-4.
On the other side of the peach orchard here.
I'm 10-4.
Is he just right there? Quick, is he just right there? He can walk up this far if he needs to. Okay, that's good. He can walk up this far if he needs to.
Yeah, probably. Well, I mean, there's a good black spot down there.
Okay.
If you think you make it down there.
But it's all hard right down here.
Yeah, it's all hard. There's just a dump, a little hole right there. There you go. And then you can back up in there and get out.
Yeah. Okay.
Trooper Darren received an update that Chief James had left the scene, driving the vehicle previously involved in the collision, which was also his patrol vehicle. Multiple police units followed Chief James back to his house, where he drove behind the residence and into the woods. Shortly thereafter, dispatch advised Trooper Darren that a Deputy Quick had the Chief James detained. But what happened next would leave everyone in shock.
Hello. Driver of the vehicle. Driver of the vehicle?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me what's going on. Trooper Henley with Arkansas State Police.
Well, I don't really know.
You don't know? Okay. We were at a collision scene there in Mineral Springs is where we were at. Okay, then we're hearing traffic of another collision that happened in a single vehicle. Okay?
Okay.
So were you the driver of that other collision? Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me what happened on that collision.
I turned too sharp, went in a ditch, got pulled out. Now I'm here.
Okay. Did you drive back over here to your house?
No.
Okay.
Another guy drove me back.
Who drove you back? Family friend?
Yeah.
Okay, that was in your patrol unit?
He was in my patrol unit, yes.
Okay, why did he drive you back?
Well, he was just in charge of the vehicle.
In charge of the vehicle. Okay, before we go any further, I am going to read your rights to you, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be held against you in the court of law. You have the right to have an attorney present before answering any questions. You can't afford one will be appointed for you, okay? If you do choose to answer any questions, you can answer those, and at any point in time, if you don't want to answer anymore, you can stop. Okay? You understand your rights?
Yeah.
As Chief James was being interrogated about the accident, his responses were vague and evasive. Trooper Darren quickly grew suspicious. Could the chief have been intoxicated? Determined to find out, Darren initiated a standardized field sobriety test. The tension was palpable. Would the truth come out?
The problem is, right now I am smelling odor of intoxicants on your breath. Okay? So, that's where we're at. I know I haven't ever personally met you before. I see a badge, radio. I've been told that you work for Derek's. Okay? So, I'm not liking this situation anymore. Then you're probably liking it. Okay? But moving forward with that, we are going to continue on with the DWI investigation. Okay? All right. So as of right now, what we need to do, of course, we can't force you to do anything. It's up to you. So I'm going to request you to do standardized field sobriety test. Do you so choose to do that?
Sure.
Okay. All right. We need to find a flat place. You can ride with me, or
about right here,
wherever you feel safe to do so. Let me kill here. That's fine. You want me to try to find a flatter spot than this, or what do you want to do?
I don't know. This will be all right.
Okay.
Back up, bud. Back up, bud.
He or she's probably gonna film the dogs on me. So, yeah. All right. Just got right there in front of my vehicle. Okay.
Hang on over here, bro.
As Trooper Darren conducted the sobriety test, Chief James appeared calm and collected, yet his forced composure hinted at underlying tension. Struggling to maintain control under the influence of alcohol, what happened next revealed a deeper truth about his predicament.
All right. Feet together, arms down to your side. Arms down to your side. Okay, with your eyes only. Can you see the tip of my finger here? Okay, do you take any kind of medication or anything?
A couple.
Okay, what do you take? Take any kind of painkillers or anything like that?
No.
Okay, all right. Okay, put your eyes only. I want you to follow the tip of my finger. Do you understand? Okay. See the tip of my finger? Okay, with your eyes only. I want you to follow the tip of my finger. Do you understand? Look at the tip of my finger. See the tip of my finger? Okay, you're looking at me. You're not looking at the tip of my finger. Okay, your eyes only. Follow the tip of my finger.
That's messed up. Yeah.
Keep your chin straight. Okay, we're going to start the second part back over. Keep your head straight with me, okay? Put your arms down your side. Okay, we're going to go out a ways for 4 seconds. It's going to test your eyes a little bit. You're probably going to get tired, but just go out as far as you can, okay? Okay, you're going to tip my finger. Okay, if it goes out of your line of view, just look as far out there as you can until it goes back into your line of view, okay? Okay, you're not able to keep your head still for some reason, okay? All right, just keep your chin down for me. We're going to go up, okay? If it goes out of your line of view, just keep it as far as you can until my finger comes back in your line of view, the tip of it, okay? You understand? Sit down. Alright, just relax for a second, okay?
After performing the sobriety tests, Trooper Darren found something troubling. His fears were confirmed, showing just how impaired Chief James really was. Chief James' preliminary breath test showed a dangerously high blood alcohol level of 0.24%, 3 times over the legal limit. This result clearly showed how drunk he was and the serious trouble he could be in. Faced with this evidence, Chief James's attitude changed completely. He went from being defiant to desperate, pleading with the officers. "I've got 34 years. Please don't screw this up."
Have you ever flown in a PBT before? No. No?
Oh, hell.
I know it. Okay, when I ask you to, it's just like blowing through a straw, blowing up a balloon, okay?
I understand.
Good, strong, steady breath until I tell you to stop, okay?
Got it.
Deep breath and blow. Blow, 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 blow.
What did it blow?
We'll show you just a second.
Dude. I've got 34 years. Please don't screw this over. I'm at my damn house. I got a problem, I understand that. And I will work on it, but damn.
One more time.
Huh?
Just a good, strong, steady breath.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with you. I know how it goes. Please.
Okay, deep breath and blow. Blow, 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 blow. Good, that's it. Good.
I'm out of breath.
You gave more than good enough breath that time. So.
Please, let me go home. I'm not here in my damn backyard.
Okay, that was a .24.
I know, I'm up. I understand that. It's not your fault. It's not his fault.
All right.
I have a problem, but...
Chief James's plea was drenched in desperation, a man on the brink of destroying his long-standing reputation over one grave mistake. As he was arrested and handcuffed for driving under the influence, the reality of his situation still hadn't fully hit him. Would Trooper Darren's resolve break, or was this the end of the line for the chief?
Alright, the thing is right now, you are going to be placed under arrest for DWI.
Oh, hell.
The thing is, and you ought to know out of anybody else, okay? It was a poor decision made, and I hate that we met under these circumstances.
I understand that. I'm not mad at you.
Yep, and it's absolutely nothing personal.
I understand that.
I'm going to make sure that you don't have any concealed weapons or anything on you like that.
I don't have anything.
Okay.
Pocket knife.
Yep, we're going to have to say we just got to make sure that's the one. Yeah. We're going to get you down. We're not going to be able to get around here.
I can't believe I've got a DWI in my backyard.
As they drove to the Howard County Detention Facility, it still didn't sink in that Trooper Darren wasn't going to listen to his pleas.
Sure you can't take me home for 34 years?
Do what?
Sure you can't take me home for 34 years?
I wish I could. And I wish I could, but there's a letter of the law there that I signed up for, and there's an oath.
I understand, dude. I'm not... I knew better. I knew better. I did better. But I've got a problem, and I've got to get it work just like you on the back. You just can't shake it. I know that. Know it. Yeah.
Chief James Brian White was booked into the Howard County Jail Sunday afternoon around 12:30 and was released about an hour later. He later resigned as the chief of Dierks Police Department. Chief James's dramatic resignation highlights the serious fallout of a high-profile DUI arrest, but the consequences of driving under the influence don't stop there. In the next case, we see another officer facing similar repercussions, this time with the arresting officer being one of his own colleagues.
Hello.
You ran to come back to me. You ran to come back to me.
Just trying to do what we gotta do before I can go, man.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on. Trying to get away.
Okay. And you are silver car?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If you want to go back over there, I'll come get your info in just a second.
Alright, thanks.
On January 1st, 2021, at around 1:30 a.m., Gainesville police officer Brooke Shutterly responded to a crash near 6200 W. Newberry Road in Gainesville, Florida. The driver had been trying to reach for his lighter while driving and crashed into a vehicle that had just started moving at a green traffic light. There were no injuries at the scene. However, when Officer Brooke arrived, she discovered that the driver who caused the crash was one of her own supervisors, Gainesville Police Department Corporal Scott Birdzik.
Yeah, reached out for my lighter, slammed into his.
Cool.
No, not really.
Not really.
Yeah.
He didn't want to do an information
So he
exchange?
does. Now I found it.
Okay. Well. Okay.
You want to sit information exchange? Now I found it.
Alright. Are you okay?
Oh yeah, no, I'm good.
Your airbag went off. Your car's fucked up.
Oh, no, absolutely. Which I just
That sucks. At least Neil's off. He can come give you a ride.
repaired that.
Do you want me to let him know you found the insurance?
The same
thing. Well, maybe you should not do that then. So, you want me to let him know you found your insurance, see if he wants to do an information exchange?
Christ.
Scott didn't hold anything back, clearly explaining the cause of the crash. Officer Brooke, aware of the need to avoid any appearance of bias, called her supervisor to seek approval for further investigation. What followed next would determine if the case would take a new turn.
Give me a second, because I'm going to call Priester and see if he needs me to do anything special since it's one of us.
Yep.
So. Give me a minute. Sorry, Birdie. Hey, this crash, Birdie, ASO come work it? Okay. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've worked a crash with one of us in it, so. No, he's not on duty. He's in his POV. But I just didn't want there to be any, like, conflict of interest type issues. Alright, that was it. I just want to make sure. Alright, bye. Dang it, Birdie.
While investigating the crash, Officer Brooke observed something alarming. Scott was having difficulty maintaining his balance, slurring his words, and struggling to physically grasp his driver's license when she handed it back to him.
You good?
Wait on his way?
Huh?
Wait on his way?
He's not coming.
Okay.
You good?
Walking home, but yep, I'm good.
I'm sure Neil would come get you if you need. I mean, he's up. I texted him.
What a
You don't need EMS?
No.
Hey man, your airbag deployed. I gotta ask.
I know.
Alright.
One of them days.
So, Birdie, you giving me some indicators?
Oh.
Listen.
Shit, woman.
Listen. Valdez is coming out just to... I'm not gonna lie to you about it.
She's on her way?
Yeah, she's on her way. Because I'm not really comfortable with this whole thing at all. But I'm not gonna lie to you about it.
Oh no. I don't mean to put you in that Indy. Yep.
Yeah.
Scott's intoxication was undeniable, and his erratic behavior made Officer Brooke uneasy. To ensure the situation was managed safely and professionally, she had no choice but to call for backup. The growing tension promised that the situation was far from over.
I'm holding on to you because I have a supervisor coming to see if I need to do a full-fledged DUI investigation or not.
Attention all units, CPD channel 1 is clear 1033, all units customer operating back on channel 1 6.9 hours.
So please don't make my life difficult.
I would never do that to you.
Okay. I'm very uncomfortable right now.
And I apologize for putting you in that position.
Okay.
Are you on?
Yes. Yes, I am. And I'm going to remain on
Fair enough.
because integrity.
Another officer arrived 10 minutes later, and it was time to get to the bottom of the situation by conducting a field sobriety test.
Title 22, South Force.
Here, I'm gonna go bring stuff.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm going to check your eyes. Please remove glasses if you wear them.
After a few minutes of testing, the results were shocking. Scott's poor performance made it clear he was intoxicated. As the officers moved to arrest him, Scott broke down in tears, unable to hide his shame. Scott later admitted to drinking Bacardi rum mixed with Diet Coke and driving his car. Scott Bertzek was charged with driving under the influence and damaging property. He was ordered to pay nearly $1,000 in fines, serve 50 hours of community service, attend multiple substance abuse and DUI classes, and had his driver's license suspended for 6 months. Additionally, he was sued by the driver of the vehicle he hit, and a cash settlement was reached. On top of all this, Scott was suspended without pay for a week and placed on a last chance agreement, meaning that any further mistakes would result in his termination. And if you think these cases are compelling, then you haven't seen the case of the chief of police who was sworn in less than a month before his arrest. His refusal to comply with sobriety tests and the dramatic turn of events revealed just how severe the consequences can be, regardless of rank or experience.
Over to SFST right now, road you perform. No, we've all been trained that way. We all know that. You say no, plain and simple. Would you provide a breath sample? We've all been trained to say no, so we've all been trained. All of us here. Oh, boy, God.
On September 12, 2021, at approximately 2:17 a.m., Deputy Dustin Hatton was patrolling the U.S. Highway 165 near Louisiana Highway 847 Canehar Road when he noticed a sedan parked on the shoulder of the road with a male subject standing outside the vehicle. Deputy Dustin approached to investigate and offer assistance if the motorist was stranded or having car trouble. As he got closer, it became clear that the individual was standing at the rear of the vehicle urinating. Upon closer inspection, Deputy Dustin recognized the subject as Ola, Louisiana Chief of Police Jody O'Beer. Little did Deputy Dustin know what he was about to discover.
Daddy, how much you have to drink? Beer? No, it's not true. One ginger ale and Jameson.
As Jody turned to face Deputy Dustin, the deputy noticed a strong smell of alcohol coming from Jody. It was clear that Jody was under the influence. His speech was slurred, and he couldn't complete a sentence without stumbling over his words.
On a scale of 1 to 10, where do you think you're at right now compared? Man, I have 16-hour shift today. No. Just where are you at on impairment, you think? I'm trying to get an idea. I mean, again, well, games, so that's about all 3.
Jody wasn't cooperative during the investigation and showed no signs of remorse. Moments later, Deputy Dustin offered him the opportunity to perform a standardized field sobriety test, but Jody bluntly refused, stating he was trained not to. Field sobriety tests are optional, but if refused, a driver must take a chemical test like a breathalyzer or blood test. Jody also refused the chemical test, leading to his arrest. As the chief of police, he knew this would have serious consequences.
Well, over to SFST right now, road you perform. No, we've all been trained that way. You don't do FFST. We all know that. If you say no, plain and simple. Would you provide a breath sample? We've all been trained to say no. So we've all been trained. All of us here. Oh, boy, God. You know that. Like, you won the academy before me, and Matt won the academy after me. You say no. So we've all been trained. Jody, you know you put us all in a real bad spot right now, right? I mean, pulling over him again. Like, it is what it is. Like, I'll do it, but I'm gonna say no, and I mean, I'll hire a lawyer, but I mean, I know, but we've all been trained that way. You say no, I'm not gonna provide anything. You hire a lawyer.
A few minutes after Jody's arrest, he began to explain himself. His erratic behavior and defensive tone made it clear something was off. What was the real story behind his actions?
Spin around for me, Joe. Yes, sir. You put me in the bag, please. Yes, sir. Literally did not want to stop and PS Circle K because we dropped them off there. And I got a pee. And I knew, well, not right here, not this one. I don't want this one. The next one up, that was Terrell. Right there, the river service. Yeah, Terrell River Service. I guess that's what it is. I was like, oh, I can make it there. And we got over the bridge. We had a pee. And she was asleep. I pulled over right here and I got out. I said, fucking kids. Right. And I peed right here. Like, that's it. And I talked to them the whole time until her brother showed up and she got in the truck with him. Her friend got in the truck with her, and we come home. Good.
Jody was booked for suspected driving while intoxicated, leaving his future uncertain as he faced the consequences of his actions. Chief Jody's arrest shows how DUI can hit hard, no matter your position, but the next case is even more bone-chilling. A Washtenaw County Sheriff's lieutenant is caught drunk driving and tries to use his influence to dodge the consequences. On November 13, 2016, in Montmorency County, Michigan, Deputy Zachary Morrison received several 911 calls about a reckless driver. Minutes later, he spotted the pickup truck in question and immediately began his pursuit. Little did he know, the driver was none other than Lieutenant Brian Filipiak of the Washtenaw County Sheriff's Office. Brian's truck was swerving erratically, first crossing the fog line into the shoulder, then veering back left over the center line. Was it a case of drunk driving, a medical emergency, or perhaps something more sinister? Deputy Zachary felt a surge of adrenaline as he closed in, unsure of what he might be dealing with. Brian noticed Deputy Zachary's patrol car behind him and another Michigan officer responding to the 911 calls in front, prompting him to pull his truck to the side of the road. The sudden behavior shift left Deputy Zachary questioning what could have caused such reckless driving in the first place. Was Filipiak trying to avoid something or someone, or was he suddenly aware of the law enforcement presence surrounding him? When Deputy Morrison approached the vehicle, he discovered the reason behind Filipiak's erratic driving.
Can I see your license, registration, proof of insurance? Okay. You got your ID? Department ID? And your driver's license. The reason why I'm stopping you is we got multiple reckless driving calls about you. Okay. And then when I'm following you, you're hitting the shoulder of the road. You been drinking? How many? Okay. What were you reaching in the back for? I seen you reaching in the back. You have an open container back there? Okay, you been drinking on the way here?
When Brian was asked if he was drinking, he admitted he was, but only said he'd had a couple, giving partial information and avoiding an exact number, which suggested he was either downplaying the amount or trying to avoid more questions, especially after he had previously tried to hide a bottle in the back seat.
Brian, I'm going to have you step out of the car when I'll do a field sobriety test for you. Okay?
When Deputy Zachary instructed Brian to step out of the vehicle for a field sobriety test, Brian's reaction was anything but compliant. He protested, claiming he was on his way to a camp unknown to the officers, and hesitated to exit the vehicle. It was as if he was gambling that Deputy Zachary, who was also an officer, might show him leniency and let him go.
Where are you going to camp? Huh? Where are you going to camp?
Milwaukee, Michigan.
Where?
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee, Michigan? Where's that? Just around. It's Hillman right around the corner.
No.
Hawks?
No, past Hawks.
I have no clue where that's at. Okay. Well, I'm going to ask you to step out of the vehicle. What would you like me to do?
Just let me go.
I can't. I had multiple phone calls. You'd be in the same situation if I was in the vehicle in your county, correct?
I don't know.
I've got multiple 911 calls about a reckless driver, plate and all matches, almost hitting vehicles. I get behind you. You hit the shoulder of the road twice.
All right, just let me stay here. Okay?
You can't. I'm going to ask you nicely to step out of this vehicle. Brian, my hands are tied. If I let you go, I'm going to lose my career over you. You don't think I wouldn't?
No.
This is Northern Michigan. We're a small department. Okay, I'm going to ask you nicely to step out of the vehicle. You know I have my job to do. You know that.
Yeah, I just want you to...
And I understand your point, your position. Okay, I'm trying to be as cooperative and nice to you as I can. You know how this works.
I know.
Okay. So I'm asking you nicely.
I know you are. Just let me go.
I'm not. I can't let you go. We're way past that point. You know this.
Deputy Zachary rejects Brian's attempt to avoid the sobriety test and firmly reminds him that, as a lieutenant, he is not above the law. As tensions rise, Brian stubbornly refuses to leave his vehicle, escalating the confrontation.
You're a lieutenant. You know how this works.
Yeah, I do.
You would tell one of your deputies if they called you right on the side of the road, and they asked you what to do. So, if one of your deputies is in the position as I am right now, calling you as a lieutenant, Lieutenant, this is what I got. What should I do? You're just going to say let him go? Why? Just because. You're intoxicated. I know it. You've opened alcohol in the vehicle that you stabbed in the back. I know it. You know it. I'm not losing my career over you.
You don't have to.
This will make me lose my career over you.
It won't.
So I'm going to ask you one more time. Step out of this vehicle nicely for me.
Just let me go.
Brian, we are way past.
Let me stay.
Can't. I can't. Brian, I can't.
No. If you let me stay here, I'll be gone.
No.
I promise.
Brian, we've already went past that point.
No.
You are. I'm being nice to you.
No.
Any other person you would have drug out of this vehicle, correct?
No.
That's refusing to step out of this vehicle.
No, not where I'm at.
Where you work, Washington County will not do that.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think I'm being decent, not yanking you out of this vehicle yet.
No.
I don't want to yank you out of this vehicle.
No, just let me go.
I can't. We're done with that.
No. We can't.
No.
So,
my bosses already know.
That's fine.
That's not fine. Step out of this vehicle right now.
Just let me go. Be a good guy.
I am being a good guy. Brian, out of this vehicle. I'm asking you nicely. I don't want to see anything worse happen. Okay?
No, just let me go.
Brian.
I will go sleep in the bushes.
You know, the next thing, I'm going to go hands-on with you.
No,
and you're going to go to jail for R&O. You want that?
No, I don't want that.
Out of this vehicle right now.
Deputy Zachary begins to physically remove Brian from the truck. Brian struggles against him, causing the situation to escalate quickly.
Out of this vehicle now.
Be
out of this vehicle now.
Don't touch
Brian,
me.
out of this vehicle now.
Don't touch me.
Let's step out.
No,
you know this. Out of this vehicle.
No.
Out of this vehicle. You are resisting an officer.
No,
you know
I'm
this.
Not. Just think about it.
I'm thinking about it. I'm not losing my career over you. Out of the
I'm
vehicle.
not going to leave it either.
Quit
so
pulling
I
away.
will go and pull over.
Quit.
No, hold on. I will go pull over. And
No, we're out of the vehicle now.
No. Listen to me.
Brian, you're already resisting.
No, Deputy Morrison.
Yes.
Yes. I will pull over and I will.
No, we're way past that point.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are. Out of this vehicle now.
No, I will.
Out of this vehicle right now.
No, I will.
Brian, we're not pulling over anymore.
I am pulled over. I pulled over. I will.
Deputy Zachary and the assisting officer attempt to pull Brian from the truck. Brian resists, forcing Deputy Zachary to warn him that he'll be tasered if he does not exit the vehicle.
Then get out. Not happening. Do you think we want to do this? No.
Then let me just pull off.
Our hands are tied.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No,
out of this vehicle.
Oh my gosh. No, don't.
Out.
No.
We just have to. Out.
Brian, go.
No, hold on, guys.
Brian.
One more time.
Step out of the vehicle.
No,
Brian.
one more time.
Step
okay?
out
You're
of the
going to
vehicle.
get a fucking taser.
No,
Step
one more
out
time.
of the vehicle.
Can we talk about it?
Step out of the vehicle.
17, step it up.
No. Can we talk about it? Guys.
Step out of the vehicle.
You're getting a taser. Back up. No. Taser right now if you don't get out.
Make it look okay.
Out. Right now. Go to the front of my car. You got your firearm on you.
No, I don't.
I'm patting you down. Turn around.
Okay.
2 minutes later, Brian is arrested for refusing to do a field sobriety test. Realizing that Deputy Zachary wasn't being lenient, he desperately offers a cop-to-a-cop deal to evade arrest.
If you're not going to do field sobriety test, turn around, place your hands on your back, you're under arrest.
No, I'm not.
You are under arrest.
No, don't.
You are under arrest. Don't resist, Brian.
No.
Come on.
Come on. Okay, stop.
You're
stop.
under. You're not
No,
going to.
I'm not resisting, but don't. Let's stop.
You're
Let's talk about.
tensed
Let's talk about it. Okay.
We've talked.
No.
You're under arrest.
No,
place your hands behind your back.
No.
Don't make it even worse.
No, I'm not. Let's talk about it. Let's just.
No. Stop. I don't want to put you on the ground.
No.
I don't want to make this worse.
All right, I will just sleep it off.
Dude, stop it right now. You know.
Stop tensing up, man.
Stop it. You are getting handcuffs on because you're fighting us the entire time.
I want to talk to you guys. Let's make a deal. Okay?
What kind of deal do you want to make?
A cop to a cop? That's what the deal's about.
A cop to a cop. Why are you putting me in that situation?
Why are you putting me in that situation?
I didn't drink.
Okay, that's fine.
I didn't drive drunk.
Okay. I got a lot going on in my life, and I said...
We all have a lot going on in our lives.
Oh, well, I got a lot more than, I don't know if you do, but I do have a lot going on, so... I just want to hang out, and I will be on my way.
It's fine and dandy if you're at your camp drunk faced.
Brian remained uncooperative, trying to leverage his position as a lieutenant for the Washtenaw County Sheriff's Office to persuade Deputy Zachary to let him go. Despite his attempts, Deputy Zachary stood firm, resulting in a tense and difficult struggle to detain Brian.
Come on. You're not...
No.
You're, any other person's going to get an R&O charge. You know this.
I know... No.
Have a seat.
No.
Hey, watch your head.
Have a seat.
Drop your head, please.
No. Guys, let's talk about it, okay?
I've tried.
No, we
have
have not talked.
Brian, have a seat.
Stop, guys. Hold on. I'm who you guys are. Do you guys realize that?
Yes.
Okay, then stop.
We're done. Have a seat.
No, you're not. Then let me sleep. Stop.
You're
Stop.
making us forcefully push you in here.
Stop.
Go in my patrol car right now.
No, stop. Think about it.
I've thought about it.
No, you haven't, because I will sleep it off on the side of the road. You can come check on me anytime you want.
No. Have a seat.
No.
Brian.
No. Just think about it.
I'm done.
No.
In my car. In my car. Get in there. Crawl in. I don't care. You're sitting down. You're sitting down in my car.
Let's talk about it, buddy. Sit down and we'll talk. No, we won't. Okay, then sit down and we won't talk, regardless. Let's sit down.
Have a seat.
Stop. There's one, there's two. Sit.
Stay right here.
No.
Yes.
Just what?
Brian, don't.
Stop. Why are you doing this to a fellow cop?
Why are you doing this to a fellow cop?
Why? Because I said I would go to the side of the road and sit.
Put your foot back in.
Right?
Put your foot
Did
back.
I not agree to that?
Foot back in, leg back in. Now, please. Brian.
No, stop.
Stop it.
No, you stop. No, you stop. What are you doing?
Pull his shoulder back. Crack the window.
These moments are a reminder that even those who enforce the law need to know it first. If you enjoy watching these unbelievable encounters, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content that highlights the absurdity of situations like these. This is Detective Mystery signing off.